Welcome to another Personal. We take everything personal. My name is Chris, and here with me today, as always, is
Nathan. What's going on, guys?
again. We welcome Louis.
Yeah, Luchador edition.
I like it.
Crush a beard. Crush a mullet on my head.
So I am back from Mexico. I didn't get kidnapped.
He
Well,
did
let's
not.
take these off first. All right.
Oh man.
Now let's go. Movie magic. Boom, just like that.
Oh man, I can see more brightly.
So I am back. I didn't get kidnapped like Nathan wished upon me.
They didn't go to the right location.
The setup didn't work.
I sent them to Mexico City, but I think they didn't
Because
understand.
they use Celsius over there, not Fahrenheit.
That's true.
And the kilometers, I think you messed up a
Yeah.
little bit.
They were on the
of that.
wrong date.
Yeah. No, but it was cool. A lot of stuff happened while I was over there. It was the first time I left the country, so it was a huge like culture shock.
Yeah.
And I had never been around so much my people before.
Did it make you like
You
them
never
more,
been-
or
you
kind
never
of
been to
tired of
airline?
them?
Not gonna lie, kind of liked it.
Being around a bunch of yous.
Yeah. I don't know. It just felt like it felt homey.
It felt homey.
So I get it.
You get what?
You what? Yeah.
I don't want to say it. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, what you mean by that?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I really don't mean know what it
Hey,
means.
what you
No, I'm
get?
kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
What?
Do you feel like you stuck out or anything over there?
Yeah, I did because my hair, obviously, it's not natural dark brown hair that a lot of people have over there.
Yeah.
And when I realized that the most, I kind of knew it was going to happen when like going over there. But so we stayed over there like 13 days. And for like,
That's wild days.
yeah, it was, first of all,
Long
it was the
time.
longest I've ever been away like on a trip. And it felt like months. But the first like 6 days or 5 days, we stayed at like the rancho that my dad grew up in, and it's like hidden away like in high mountains, beautiful area, but it's just like dense mountains,
Yeah.
roads that we had to climb up hills, go up valleys, and all of that, you know. And it's a little village, pretty much. It's probably like 50 people, maybe.
50 people.
Yeah, I would say
50?
like 50.
Were they
people.
all your family?
Actually, a lot of them were.
I bet they
a lot
were.
of them were.
That's usually how it is. That's usually how
Yeah,
it is.
because my dad would go around, and then my great grandma would be like, "Oh, that's your tia, that's your tío, blah blah blah. Oh, that's your distant cousin, or that's what this, you know."
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, everybody in this area is like family, and so that's kind of how it was. But in those little villages, I guess they're not used to seeing like this, you know. So
It's
we
more
went,
traditional.
yeah, we went to like a little bit down the road to like this little plaza area where they do like a lot of shops on the weekends or in the mornings. We're like a little market. We went to like a little market, and I was getting stares, little kids staring
People
me down.
ask you if you're gay or something like that.
Nah, but I'm gonna get to that.
Wait, what?
There was a couple of instances where I was
thought you were
mistaken for a
gay.
woman.
Oh, for a woman.
No, you were
Yeah.
not.
Really?
No. The thing is, more than twice.
You're kind of shapely from
Wait,
behind.
what?
5 times I got mistaken for a woman.
Hey, he kind of
From
got
behind, he kinda
got a
said,
little
you know.
dumpy on him. Hey, I have a question.
no, but looking directly at me.
were you wearing a mask?
For the most of the time, yeah.
So maybe that's why.
Possibly.
You do have women features though. Like
Well,
a woman.
one time
You know
we were in
where they-
Mexico City.
No.
From the hips, maybe. That's on the hips.
I don't know, but that's not the first time I've
Hips
been
and
mistaken.
legs.
But I feel like from here you kind of can see it.
Maybe if I have my mask on, maybe.
They see. And
They
they
kind of
see.
have beautiful eyelashes a little bit.
Did they?
Mexican girls sometimes they be built like me. Sometimes I don't know.
Whoa! All right. Hey, I mean,
So I kind of get
I
it,
can
you
see
know.
it.
So I kind of get it. All right, I kind of get it.
they were catcalling you out there. Or what?
That would have been hilarious. Not gonna lie. I know.
Hey, chiquita.
That would have been funny. No, but I remember these like we were walking around and these little girls like staring. I look back at them. They keep staring at me.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, mind your business.
Yeah.
But they're just like
Yeah.
wide-eyed staring
Yeah.
at me, and I'm
A
like,
boy
oh,
can do
great.
that.
Because you
I know,
don't.
right?
I was about to say you're not like you're like an alien to them.
My
Like,
dad
you're
was
like-
probably like, they're probably wondering if you're a guy or a girl.
I
for
bet you
real.
your family. I bet you his family asked like 1,000 times you were gay. They must have. There's just no way.
No, well, the only one that we really wouldn't visit was my great grandma. She lives there by herself.
You didn't. You did.
We did.
Yeah.
My uncle was there too, but he owns like the pretty much like the village shop, so he's always working, you know.
Yeah.
And it was cool because everybody knew him, so I kind of felt more safe in that area.
Yeah, I feel like most times people say like when they go back to like their countries like that, they go like small villages like that are safer because everybody's your family. Everybody's, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a a town where my grandma's from in Mexico. Like it's all like its own, not only that, but like all people who live there are like my family, or like they own the shops like you said, or like the hotel. Like my uncle owns like 2 or 3 hotels over there, something like that.
Yeah.
But
Slight
so
flex.
they talk about it like, I mean, it's not like a nice.
But
Yeah,
still,
like,
this
yeah,
area is
yeah,
not
yeah.
the area.
It's not like
we were-
super nice or anything.
No.
It just happens. It's the only thing that's there. So
Yeah. That's kind of how it was there. So I kind of felt like a little bit more like safe, because he knows where the places to go, not to go, who to like talk to, and also like he was telling us how his shop, he has to be like in constant contact with like the people who are over the area.
Yeah.
So like he just knows, like
what you mean by that?
the people who like control that area. They call
Oh.
them. They just call them like those people. Like you kind of already assume who they're talking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like
But
we live in so and such territory.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
come to
You know
like
what I'm
collect kind of thing.
Yeah, so he has to just pretty much like write down everything he sells, and then he at the end of the month or something. I don't know.
Have you audited him?
Yeah.
You
But-
but audit him.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, that's what
it's
I
a
do.
tax. It's like a tax.
Yeah, it's like a tax of how much he makes, I guess. I did see that though. The walkie-talkies. I guess the people who letting them know who goes in and out of the area.
It was like narcos.
Yeah, I guess. Like, well, like the kids. They're the kids who like.
For real?
Yeah, we did see that. Our taxi driver kind of pointed it out, and I was like, "Oh, dang, I didn't know."
You were like, hey, bro, don't point. He's like, hey, them right there.
No, but we stayed in my great grandma's house, and let me tell you, this house,
Saw the pictures.
yeah, hasn't been
It's a
renovated
beautiful house.
since probably like
No, it's
1930.
beautiful. No, it's beautiful.
1930.
We
hasn't
only
been
saw the
renovated.
inside of one room.
Oh, I
Did
didn't
you
show
think it looked
I didn't show you
nice?
the entire house.
No, it didn't look nice.
Okay.
No, I didn't look nice. I can show you the entire
Mom
house.
was being
afterwards.
kind of rude.
Huh?
Mom was being kind
The
of
only
What'd she
thing
say?
that I kept.
She was like very humbling.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was
I was
like,
like-
"What do you?" Me and Dad were like, "What do you mean by that?"
Hey, the only thing that I couldn't take my eyes off were is the ceiling.
There was no
the
ceiling.
tarp.
There
Yeah,
was tarp.
that's the only thing that I
Well,
couldn't.
the thing is, that house is kind of built like the ceiling is separated from the walls, I guess, to let air in.
so it's cooler.
Yeah, so it's cooler, and so the tarp was to prevent like dirt and dust falling
Yeah.
on top of us.
Also, it's like a space.
Can I?
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
space.
yeah,
It's a
yeah.
space in between. So the whole house is open. There's no
Yeah.
closed. There's no closed. Nothing.
Yeah.
So
There's no doors.
the door. Yeah, they were built doors, like huge
Oh.
metal.
Or is it tarp
Closing
doors?
doors.
Okay.
No.
I'm not talking shit. I'm asking.
All right, dude.
I'm
All right.
I'm asking.
You're just getting offended.
I know. I'm not. I'm
No,
not.
okay, no, it was a rough living.
I
right?
have-
Not, okay, not
Can I
gonna
ask
lie,
you?
it kind of was humbling.
Wait. Can I?
It
Can
kinda
I ask-
was.
because
It
I know
kinda
what
was.
you're gonna get to, but before you get to what you're gonna get to, I want to ask you, what was the shower situation like?
So fortunately,
Okay.
they had just installed a shower,
So it was like a night shower.
like a real. No, it was not a nice shower.
What?
It was one that water fell. Let's just say
Yeah.
water fell.
Right.
So we didn't have to
It's a
pour
bucket with
water.
holes in it.
The water fell.
It felt like somebody was like squirting the
There was
bottle
no
on you
hot
kinda.
water. It was just
No,
water
no,
fell.
it's lukewarm. It's never
One of the
gonna.
worst
no,
thing
it was
about
kinda
taking a
cold.
shower in Mexico is the way the water smells.
Yeah, I
It has
never
like
felt
it has
like.
like a more like metallic.
Yeah, I never
Like,
felt
there's
like
definitely lead in that.
they had. Well,
You know?
I think the water they were using was like well water.
Oh well.
Oh, okay, that's good
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
That's good.
And it
There's
still
no
has a
water
smell to it.
softeners like we have here.
No. Well, I'm asking because like I
Because my
know
dad's house is well water, but it has a water softener.
that shit.
It has
But
a-
I feel like it's weird on your skin.
is it
It's very hard. Like yeah, it has
I
like
feel like it
that-
made my hair like different.
Weird.
stiff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I guess it is harsher what you're
yeah,
saying.
it's just
Yeah,
harsher.
especially if you don't
It's
treat
not-
it. But I mean, obviously, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to explain it.
The restroom stuff was weird. I don't know, like the whole living thing. I never lived like that before.
But you just, I mean, one, you said grateful, hopefully, gratefully, whatever, that you have a shower and a toilet.
Yeah, yeah, we
inside
did
the
have a
house. You
toilet.
don't have to
No,
like
yeah.
walk down like.
Because before
30
I
yards.
heard, and then we had new beds.
Oh,
Why do you do that?
Because the new bed was like a thin layer of sheet over nothing but springs. That's how that bed was.
So your back
But
hurt?
apparently, I didn't get a good night's sleep for the first like 7 days in Mexico.
Damn.
Yeah, I was sleeping like waking up in the middle of the night, tossing and turning, waking up in the middle of the night, getting bit by mosquitoes. I was getting tore up by mosquitoes.
oh yeah, Des did say that. She said we were finna get malaria.
Yeah, no,
Really?
Destiny like had it. You could like she showed us, and like half of her back was like bumps. Like it was kind of like worrisome. Like it was like whoa, like that's a
Yeah,
little
that's
much.
tough.
And I sat on the hammock for a little bit, and I guess like they got through my like the netting onto my
Holes in
back,
the- Yeah.
and like it was like a mountain, just a mountain ridge, like a bunch of mosquito bites.
Damn.
That
Wait,
was
were you
kind of
laying on
like,
there?
Why didn't y'all get like a net?
Spray or something?
that's what we ended up getting that like a couple of days later. But I mean, I wore
Got
pants the
malaria.
entire time, because so they weren't really biting me unless I sat like in like the hammock
Yeah.
or something like that, you know. So that was my thing, just wear pants. And then everybody wore pants over there, I guess, for that reason. And
I was wondering why you sent pictures and everybody's wearing pants.
Yeah, people don't really
Yeah.
wear shorts like that.
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just over there you're talking about, or just in general?
like Latin America.
I noticed that too, yeah, because even my grandpa, my Mexican grandpa, he always seemed like in pants.
I never thought of
It's
that.
not it's too provocative to show your ankles.
It's that man, you know,
You for real or
man.
you kidding?
Not
What isn't it a thing though? Like
Men wear pants.
No, it's like more masculine to wear pants, and
I don't know.
I heard about something like that, like on TikTok, where they were like, it didn't happen to like the 50s or 40s where men started wearing pants,
Started wearing pants.
like as like dress, whatever. I guess
Oh,
because
like
they were
dress
like,
clothes.
yeah,
you're
I
saying.
guess because it was like, you know how they were like, men didn't always wear pants. They wore like robes and skirts and stuff, like the Romans or like.
Oh, you're
you
saying
know.
so you're saying like okay, I get what you're saying.
Historically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
historically. I don't know.
Either way, okay, so the restroom situation, all that was
Oh, the toilet didn't have no toilet seat, so it was like straight bowl. I had to
no
straddle that
toilet
thing
seat.
Straddle
Yeah.
it. Which way were you facing?
towards the tank, brother.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You hold on to the tank.
He was fighting for my life.
It was reverse cowboy on the thing.
Whoa,
Reverse
hey,
cowboy
yo,
on the-
what?
I was reverse cowboy on the toilet seat,
Oh,
man.
hey, yo, what? Hey,
But then I had told myself, I was like, nah, I think I could hold it for 5 days.
Ain't no way,
Can I
bro.
ask you a question? Because I've seen this. When you I've asked this before. When you travel, like in that instance, were you able to like poo like normal?
Yeah, I kind of had
asking
to.
for a reason.
No, I kind of had to because we were eating a lot, and I was like, I can hold it for 5 days. I tried to, and it got to the point where I was like, no, I can't. And I went to the restroom and fight for my life. Like mosquitoes biting you. There's a wasp nest above you, and because it's all outdoors. It's hot.
It's
I'm
because they
sweating.
don't
I'm-
want you being there, long baby. Get out.
I know it's in and out. You gotta be in and out. in and out.
exactly.
I'm sweating. You know,
You
I'm
had
pushing
paper?
and sweating. Luckily, there was paper. Yeah.
There was no bidet.
No, no bidet.
You said, "Hey, where's the bidet?"
There's
Where the bidet? Come
Oh,
on.
God.
But we did see like how the old restroom was. It was a hole
On the floor?
on the floor.
Why don't you ship your great grandma a toilet
Toilet,
seat with
bruh.
a bidet, bud?
Or just a toilet, man?
Well, even her, she says she's so used to it. She says sometimes she don't even shower in the shower. She showers outside, like with a
With a
bucket of
bag.
water.
Damn.
I remember whenever I used to spend the night at some of my people's house, that we would shower like with the buckets and stuff.
Yeah, so that was
I
barely.
think I heard it's supposed to like save water. It's like
Probably.
they had a shower that ran. But they
Oh.
were like, "Here, mijo, here's a bucket. We would put warm water in it." And you're sitting there with a cup, like.
Or is it just for warm
And
water?
whenever that water runs out,
But the
shower's
water, I was gonna say, but the water's not warm though, right?
the water-
They
It's
put,
just
it,
like
they
room
put like
temperature.
boiling water.
It's just room temperature
that's
water.
They
probably
put
why, though.
boiling water, and then once the water like cools down, it'll become room temp.
Yeah.
No, but they had running water. I don't know. it's just- I
Well,
think
first of all, I didn't want to even
maybe
touch
my
hot
family
water
was
over
just
there.
maybe that
Why?
particular family was just used to, like you said, used to.
Yeah,
it.
yeah. That's
Wait,
how
why?
she is.
Why don't you want to touch hot water?
It's hot outside.
Oh no, okay.
You
that
want
makes
to cool down. I showered before it. I slept every time, so
Yeah.
it would have helped because it was rough. So it was a rough couple days.
Was it like camping kind of?
no?
Or you don't have all the amenities? Or was it better than camping or worse? than
sense.
camping?
Forbidden camping, something you don't want to do.
I don't know. It's just.
It couldn't have been that bad.
I think I would rather had much slept like on a nice like a mat or something, because it was the bed. The
So
bed
is a
situation
pillow,
was
a pillow
tough.
topper. Next time you go over there, you're taking your pillow topper. Mattress.
Yeah.
Okay, so one
probably.
thing I did see. So
like
I'm,
that yoga mat, I would much rather have slept on that. I'm being
so,
totally
okay,
honest.
be real. So Central AC, obviously, right?
No.
Come on, dude.
Over there
No,
has some
man.
AC.
Is it rooms or
No,
just?
I told you this
Oh,
house
listen to me.
hasn't changed since like the 40s.
But I didn't. Okay, so but was it? Okay, I saw fans. So was it like room AC?
Oh, so no, there was no AC at all. We did use fans to like try to circulate some air, and that was fine.
Was it hotter than here? Or just
Nah, it
was
must-
just
it's
humid.
gotta be-
It was
yeah.
very humid.
very humid
Yeah,
over there or here?
over there.
Here is fucking humid.
Yeah, it's very humid, but
Well,
no,
it's
it was
not
definitely
hot.
hotter here.
Hey, you missed 120-degree weather.
I heard Houston had its hottest day in
fucking.
like
Hey,
years.
we were melting out here, bro.
We were melting.
Dude, straight
No,
melting.
the weather over there beautiful. It just gets really humid. It kind of cools down at nighttime.
I was gonna say, you said the night was cold, huh?
Yeah, the night would get really cool. It was just very humid and the mosquitoes. I think if there were no mosquitoes, it would have been way better. But other than that, it was just, I think it was just boredom. And I didn't like driving.
Bored?
Yeah, it was like a lot of boredom. Like the time we were at
You
the
a city
house.
boy. City boy.
Yeah.
You are a city
And
boy.
luckily they had like you could pay for Wi-Fi, like the village Wi-Fi, and it worked. So that was
The
nice.
village
No,
Wi-Fi.
village
Bro, let me tell you.
Hey, what?
Let me tell you how to had it set up. You see, you know the little Netgear router, right?
Shut up.
Village
A really long pole.
Oh, I thought everyone got a router for 30
no,
minutes.
the really long pole with the router on top of it.
Shut the fuck up.
I swear to
What
God.
happens when it rains?
I don't know. Oh, the electricity. Be
Get the
shutting off.
router.
The electricity off to the whole village shuts off. Yeah, we got left like without light for a couple hours. But then I'll get back.
How long were you in this village you're saying? You're talking about?
Like 5 days.
Damn, it's a long
Well,
time.
so the thing is, well, technically 4 nights. One of the days we traveled to this place called Valle de Bravo, and it was about 2 hours away. It's like on a edge, like a lake town, huge lake, and it's just like very touristy. So we were like, let's stay here.
Yeah.
Let's
Oh,
go
so
to
y'all
a
stayed there
hotel.
at night, or y'all?
Yeah, we stayed a night there.
You're like mom.
Yeah.
So she went to El Salvador. She said she hated it. She couldn't sleep at all. And then they had to stay in a hotel for like 2 nights because she just couldn't handle that.
Well, another reason why
not
was
having AC.
it started raining
Uh-huh.
while we were there, like towards the night.
So the tarp was getting really
Oh, you
low.
didn't want,
And no, we didn't want to drive.
What?
No, let me tell
He was not. He left
No,
the
I
village.
left.
Okay, I didn't
He
know.
left
Some
the
different-
village.
I told you. What do you mean you didn't
You're not
know?
paying attention.
I'm
don't pay
not.
attention,
I'm thinking
bro.
about the tarp because I'm thinking
Yeah.
about it.
Hey.
Bro, you privileged.
Go-
bro.
go-
You're the one complaining about it. Go,
You
go.
live a privileged life.
Okay,
bro.
and then,
I was humbled.
He was humble.
bro, them kidnappers
Sit
have a
down.
hard time finding you in that fucking village, bro. Anyway, keep going.
So no, we were kind of worried to go because the windy roads, the roads aren't great. It looked very prone to some like mudslides.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So we were like, I guess it's a better idea not to drive
Just
like while
stay.
it's getting dark and raining.
Yeah.
So let's just stay. And then the rain stopped. We were able to go to this other nearby town that met halfway called Tejupilco. And that was like a bigger town. And we just did like shopping and stuff there. And then we ended up going back. So we spent like technically like 4 nights in that little village. And then we went to Mexico City.
I wanted to ask you too. Y'all rented a car?
No, we borrowed my uncle's car.
Okay.
He had 2 cars.
Okay, I thought, yeah.
Damn,
You know what's
big
funny?
ball, he got
You know
two
what's
balls.
funny though? Talking about big balling. Tell me why in this little village I've been seeing people iPhone 13 Max walking around.
Well, I mean, they're part of the world, bro. The world is modern.
But that's an expensive phone.
Maybe.
But then we were also thinking like,
maybe it's cheaper over there.
True, too.
I don't know, that's a pretty expensive phone. But then I was also thinking like, they probably just live like living here. They probably do make like decent money and just live.
There's
here.
people like whenever I lived in the country, like here in Texas,
Yeah.
I lived in the country, and there's people who live like they make money. They'll just pick and choose on what they spend their money on.
True.
I think that's how it is up there too. Cause
And like people will have like
I noticed
fucking
that.
ATVs and fucking
they have nice stuff, but like,
razors.
yeah. They pick and choose, yeah.
Like big ass lifted truck and shit, but their house they live in a trailer or they
Yeah.
live like in like a really small home or
Yeah.
something like that, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, people just pick and choose, and I guess like when you live in the country, you're not like as pretentious as city folk with their luxuries and stuff. So
Yeah.
So what was Mexico City like?
Beautiful, man. It was nice. I really liked it. A lot of things I wrote down. I was like, one thing that amazed me about Mexico was the customer service at restaurants.
How was it? Would I complain?
Amazing. You would never complain.
Really?
Never complain. That's like a haven for you.
They're safe there. I love it.
They're like,
I
you
like
finish
it.
a little bit, they fill your drink.
Mhm.
They're always like keeping up with you. They
did you go
call
to
you
the
like,
bathroom in Mexico
Hey.
City? Did you have to pay?
yeah, you call it 5 pesos. Like if you're not at a restaurant already like paying, you pay like 5 pesos, 6 pesos. One place was charging 8. But it's like
Wait,
like
what?
8
What do you mean?
pesos.
But why do you have to pay?
Like 5 cents.
it's just like a little entry fee.
You have to pay to get inside?
Yeah, it's 5 pesos. Like
bathroom.
it's like 10 cents. in
But-
American dollars.
But if you're gonna
pay for the
eat,
bathroom.
I was gonna say,
But if you're already eating, no. Like if you go to like
Obviously.
a restaurant and like you're
But say
paying
you're
for the
just walking
service,
around.
yeah,
Yeah, use
Oh.
a public restroom.
yeah,
Like
have
you
to
pull
pay.
over here and just walk into McDonald's and use the restroom.
they
Like
don't-
at a
yeah.
park, let's say you're at like a Herman Park and you try to use a restroom, it's like 5 cents or 5 pesos.
A quarter.
Alright.
Like,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
quarter.
Yeah, let's say.
Yeah, or a quarter or something like that.
Everything money.
Did you convert all your money, or were you using like American money?
No, I converted money. I converted a good
You don't,
amount.
you don't got to say.
Did you bring it back?
No, I spent it all.
Spend it all.
I
Damn.
spent it all. But they did have some areas we could use card, and I use card sometimes. But over there is very cash. A lot of
What
things
did
are
you
cash.
pay for?
Pay for some food,
Cause
a
you
lot
and
of
your dad, huh?
souvenirs. Yeah.
Yeah.
My dad, fortunately, he paid for a lot of food. He paid for a lot of the food.
I bet you didn't pay a lot though. I mean, really, like overall. is what I'm
No,
saying.
we spent a lot of money. He spent a lot of money.
Okay,
Like
never
on
mind.
food. We went out to eat like every
day.
single day.
Y'all don't eat
multiple
at the.
times a
Y'all don't
day.
eat none of the village, like none of the food.
Yeah, we ate there too. Over there is much cheaper. I think like for like 4 of us one time we paid like $13.
Y'all don't send enough food pics, by the way. I was a little frustrated with
Yeah,
you.
you didn't say no food pic.
Well, I didn't know y'all wanted to see our trip.
Hey, yeah, the fuck I did. You were sending us pictures of y'all in the tarp house. I wanted other
Yeah.
pictures, man. Jeez.
I didn't know y'all wanted. I didn't want to be like, oh, look at us, we're on a trip. I
Well,
didn't
no,
want to be like.
first of all,
we're
y'all
showing off.
already were, but y'all were sending
No,
like, hey,
no,
y'all were
no, we
yes,
sent
y'all
y'all our
liar,
downfalls.
liar. Y'all were like, look at this corner of the room, and then sending like you on the phone watching Stranger. And I was like, send me other shit, and then you were asking us like what
That's
we
not.
wanted.
Those weren't like beautiful pictures.
Yeah, but you only sent us a few, and then you're an asshole because then you posted pictures on your Instagram, and I'm like, send us something.
Okay,
You
I'll show
posted
you
pictures of
stuff.
the
The only thing,
town.
honestly,
Yeah,
the only
yeah.
thing I really care
The
about,
lake.
I kept asking you, what about the food?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't think about them.
So what I did over there, was I took a picture of every single thing I put in my mouth. So some things y'all can see, something y'all can't.
Yo, what? Yo, what? Yo, pause.
Moving on.
Hey, I got a question. Did you,
What
check
was the weather like there?
did you take a picture of my sandals? You're a fucking piece of shit, dude.
Not to be-
You're a piece
Hey,
of
let's
shit,
talk
dude.
about that off camera. bro.
Off camera.
You're a piece
Off
of shit,
camera.
dude.
I do have some stuff to talk about that after camera.
I don't want to hear it. Because that bag looks like it don't got no sandals
was
in it, bro.
It was any baddies over there in the village, and you were like,
In the
"Damn,
village?
You wasn't my cousin.
I literally only saw older people. I literally only saw older people in a village.
It was only old people.
Yeah, that I
all
saw.
the young people probably go to the city to like live a life.
And my uncle.
What
yeah.
about in Mexico City? Did you see any?
Was your uncle
So
old?
think about, huh?
Your uncle wasn't old.
No, he's younger than my dad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So and then my cousin was living there. But what I did notice about Mexico City too, besides the amazing service, they don't have no roads in Mexico. Like no lanes.
It's just paved
No
ways.
lanes. It's
Is
like
this paved or is it dirt?
it's just paved. No lanes though. There's no like center lane, left lane, right lane.
Median.
No median.
You gotta make a left turn.
Is there
across the
lights?
street.
Oh, we took an Uber one time. Man's was like in between, like in the middle, just driving, just vibes
You
only.
vibing, exactly.
vibes
Just
only.
vibing. But is there any stoplights?
No. Oh, rarely. There are some. There are no stop signs. Hardly any. So when you're trying to cross the street, you better cross
Cross at
fast.
your own risk, huh?
Yeah, cross
feel
at your
that.
own risk.
That's
And then the
crazy.
bikes, the motorcycles, they can cut lanes, so they'll just like straight up pass you on the
Zoom past
freeway.
you.
You ain't get
yeah.
on a motorcycle or anything like that.
Nah.
Freeway. There's freeways?
Yeah, the free. Yeah, the freeway.
I'm not
Is there
talking
freeways?
shit.
Mexico City is like the 4th largest country in the world.
I don't know.
Is there cities in the largest city in the,
I
in the
don't
Americas?
know.
Dude,
The largest
come on,
city in
man.
Americas.
You're talking about that there's not certain things that are civilized, so then there may not all be freeways.
Hey, first of all, lower your voice.
On the freeways, there
It's my
are
apartment, I'm a yo.
freeways. There are lanes, but on like the normal
On
roads,
the
there
regular
aren't.
road.
Okay, you assumed
Yeah.
I would know that. I didn't know that. But
You
okay.
you gotta leave the country more, bro.
Man, please,
Been
one
to Puerto
time.
Rico. They
Hey,
got-
this,
they got
can I
lanes in
tell
Puerto
you
Rico?
something? Can I tell
They
you
got
something?
lanes in
They
Puerto
don't
Rico?
stop for nothing in Puerto Rico.
They don't
Hey,
stop for nothing here either,
Hey,
bro.
I was at the beach in Puerto Rico, and I was like, oh, there's stop signs, and they're like, grab my shirt, they're like, stop, and I went to go walk, and they pulled me back because all the cars they're like, man, fuck you, where are we going? Fuck y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, you're in your Louis era and Chelsea era, because you're about to be talking about
Iceland.
in Mexico,
Iceland.
this hot dog I had, all this shit. you
hot
was
dog
talking
I
about.
had.
Hey, this bread I had.
The water in
Hey,
Mexico.
water in
Hey, these guys never been to Mexico. Like, oh, my
water in Iceland.
golly.
You know what though?
Does
No
that
road
get you
rage.
sick?
I didn't see any road rage. I heard honking, but no road rage.
Because it's probably just
That's probably regular honking.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's-
No, I'm
but
saying like the way they drive.
They're
Like,
driving,
you expect
yeah.
to like.
because
Yeah.
they'd
I
be
guess
forcing
here
their
you
ways
people
in.
have the expectation of like, oh, I'm gonna stay in my lane. I'm gonna follow the rules. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
and then someone cuts you off and you get pissed, you know.
Yeah, that's
Or
what
someone,
Me.
you know, you got a zipper, they don't zipper.
Me.
I'm
Nope.
like, bro, you saw the other car just went in front of you, you gotta let me go now. And then they cut you off.
that
and
makes
then
me
you get
mad. Yeah, that
so,
makes-
you know,
No
yeah.
courtesy.
Yeah.
no expectation.
What kind of any cool cars? You seen cool cars out there?
Actually, no. I saw the only like American car was a Jeep that I saw.
Yeah. What about
I
any,
didn't see any
I was
trucks.
gonna say, but what about any cars that don't we don't have here? Like,
Oh yeah, there was a ton.
a
of
bunch.
them.
I'm sure that we don't
Yeah,
have
ton-
here.
They were having like new Suzuki's over there.
Suzuki's like a big deal.
Yeah. So
in
we
Latin America.
at your apartment.
apartment, yeah.
There's one that's from. It's from. It has the
Mexican plate.
Mexican plates.
Yeah.
Super nice. Super cool.
It's like brand new.
Yeah, it's brand new.
It's a
And
Jimmy
like,
truck.
yeah, it was just like a bunch of like, you can tell they're Mexican. Like, they don't sell them here.
Yeah, they're.
Well, I mean, they
there's-
usually, they have a large like Asian like Suzuki
yeah.
and shit.
Well,
Yeah,
there's.
yeah.
Mitsubishi. and
I
stuff
know
like
that there's Volkswagen.
Volkswagen's
well,
big
there's a
in Mexico.
I
truck.
saw some
I was gonna say
Volkswagens,
there's a
yeah.
truck that only goes. It's like Japan, and then it goes to Mexico too. But it's a diesel. It's a pickup truck.
No,
It's a
I didn't see it.
Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
didn't see it.
Volkswagen has a pickup truck that's diesel, and they sell it in a lot of places around the world, just not in the U.S.
Right, not to the U.S. is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
'cause
That's
I
what I'm
remember
trying to
a
say.
long time ago, I really wanted a Volkswagen diesel car,
Yeah,
and I was like, I wonder if they have like trucks.
we
I
have
looked it up.
we have SUVs here. That's the only
And
thing
it
we
was
have.
like you can buy it from
And cars.
They have a truck, but I would have to buy it from like Canada.
I've seen it here though. Like people that are coming, I've seen the truck here
I've
before.
only seen now they have the Tiguan.
Nah,
That's
but
like
but
SUV.
besides it, like it's an actual pickup truck. I've seen with Mexico plates. But regardless though, that's cool though. That yeah.
Yeah. And another thing I noticed, there was Mexico City is very open.
What do you
As
mean by
in, like I noticed like a lot of like the LGBTQ like stuff everywhere.
Did you expect that
No, I actually didn't. And it was like
in the city though?
apparently also they're like in like a huge struggle and like getting like recognized because you can see like a lot of tagging like trans rights.
I know there's a
and-
lot of like protests going on over there.
Yeah,
Really?
we did see like
about women's rights,
Mhm.
LGBTQ rights, trans rights, all that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
we didn't see like a protest, but we saw like them like speaking about it. They had like a huge poster about
Hey,
women's
they're like
rights.
badass. They're
Yeah,
like
they be
way
having
more
riots.
badass than we are over here with it.
I believe that.
Because it's like over here they be like with little signs and shit. Over there they be like Molotov cocktail. like
You need riot squad.
Like,
they be
for
not
real.
gonna-
No
yeah.
one-
like
Hey,
tearing
there's-
down like
I was about to say there's no like going
There's
to
no in
7. They're
between.
1 or 10.
that's just 100.
And I like it. I like it too because we went over there and like you know how like there's like a lot of Spanish influence over there. All the statues tagged up.
All the Spain.
All the Spanish
the
statues
Spaniards.
tagged up. Sometimes some of them had to get like barricades around them. But I noticed like a lot of like they're fighting for like getting their word out there. I noticed a lot of that. And I mean, that's what we're talking about it. We're like it kind of hit all of our subgenres. Mexico City,
Hey, bro.
Mexico City.
No, you are gay, bro.
No, not that. I was about to go into that. So we went to like the Fine Arts Museum, and there were like the theater kids. Like you would like it.
You were at the kid.
They were acting out a play like in the middle of the
Me.
Shakespeare in the Park.
They did Hamlet in the park. They did Hamlet in the park.
But like never mind.
Spanish.
in Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah. And there was that, and then
Oh, no,
in the same area you walk. That's literally how it
I
opened
bet.
up, and
It's a
this
little
was
sugar
like,
skull.
oh, it's Hamlet. And then like you walk down the street, all the skater guys, skater girls. You walk down the street, they're having a rock concert, like a rock and roll concert.
Side quest on the 1,000 over there.
No,
Yeah,
but like
bro.
here's the thing,
It's
like,
like pick your quest.
one of the things though is like I feel like because we're in the United States, like I feel like Mexicans who come to the United States, they try to like
Assimilate.
not assimilate. I'm saying like they try to keep like close to them like their Mexicanness, so they probably like try to listen to more of their regional music and dress that way, and that kind of, especially here in Texas because it kind of cross pollinates very easily, right? Because obviously Texas has a lot of history in Mexico, and then
Yeah.
there's cowboys here as well, so you can dress with boots and it kind of
Yeah.
lends itself to that. But I feel like I always knew like when we would go to Mexico and Reynosa, which is more like a little industrial like city type thing, had a lot of factories and stuff. All my cousins, they were like rockers, like rockeros, you know?
That's how it was.
Like
over
he
there.
would like my cousin would have like a mohawk or like
Yeah.
long hair, a bunch of fucking like those bracelets that like
Spikes.
that had different colors and shit.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, oh, if you break it, you gotta like kiss the person or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And back in the day, they had those bracelets, like real thin.
He going way back, but
And
yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
my cousin used to
All the
have
braces
like,
I know
they used to
about are the
dress
I
like
Heart
that.
Boobies ones.
They
That's
used to
it.
like that, and then like when it came like maybe like 2 years ago, they're like a little bit younger than no, they're like my age. One of my cousins, she's like my age, and she was like super into like K-pop, Korean dramas. Like they're like way more. I guess like we have to broaden our minds and be like, Mexico is a whole country that's way more diverse than we really think it is.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Like,
see
we think
that.
it's gonna be like rancheras and
Yeah.
hats and shit, and
Yeah.
everybody's
It's
just only
not.
like that.
It's
But
its own.
it's a big variety.
It's a lot, yeah.
And literally, I noticed that all in a day. That one day where it was like, I saw the theater kids. You know, they were like, I saw like the indie kids. You know, who were like dressed real like, you know, like hipster type. Saw the skaters. I saw the older like rocker heads.
Just some feminists.
I saw them too, like the rocker fools.
What was your group?
I saw
Rocker
the
Fools.
What was your group?
the rocker fools. Oh, and then I saw like the rock and
studious
roll
fools.
people, the studious fools. And then in the same area was a Chinatown, so I saw the Korean
Dude.
Mexicans.
When
Chinatown looked cool.
Chinatown
When,
looked
when
actually
you
really
sent,
cool.
listen, when you sent that, I was like, "Whoa, it's wild!" Like,
Yeah.
Hey, someone was like Chelsea. I think it was Chelsea. She was like, "There's a lot of Chinese people over there." I was like, "Yeah, it's kind of like they're the majority of the whole world.
Yeah.
Like
No,
there's a lot of people everywhere."
that I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
that was cool. Like the way they had it set up, I was like, "Oh, this is they really."
When
Yeah,
we went
no,
to
it
Iceland,
looked really
there was
nice.
a lot of Asian people there. There was no Chinatown though that I know of that we saw or anything, but there was a lot of Asian tourists. So like, I mean, I was talking to my friend a long time ago. He's from Panama, or his mom's Panamanian, and he has visited before. And he would tell me like, yeah, a lot of the shops are owned like by Asian or Korean people. And then my uncles from El Salvador, they'll say like, oh yeah, there's a lot of like Asians over there. There's a lot of like Russians over there.
Oh,
I know
They-
Puerto
'cause
Rico
they-
has
a
a lot
lot
of
of the-
Japanese people.
And in El Salvador, a lot of like the manufacturing companies are like owned by like Russia or like China because they pump money into like these lower income
yeah,
countries. And yeah, there's a guy who's like real famous. He's a chef. He's like Asian and Dominican, right, or Puerto Rican or
I
something.
know. Yeah, I was gonna say I know because I used to always ask, but
I was
why
thinking
there's so
like
many
Korean.
like Asian restaurants in Puerto Rico. My grandma, I'm not gonna say what she said, but she was just telling me that there's a lot of.
yeah, it's better.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say what she said, but just that there was a lot of like. I think there's a lot of Japanese. It's either Japanese. I think it's Japanese. That there's just like a large influence over there in certain parts. But that's cool though.
Yeah.
The picture you sent, it would look
Yeah, no, it
really
looked
really cool.
And it's kind
I
of
know,
funny though. What?
I know that in one place, and Henry was actually the one who told me this, that he used to work with a guy that was Japanese and Mexican, and that they would have like Mexican sushi. And I want to say it was like from Michoacan, but I don't know where.
Oh yeah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
place in-
it's from like the yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It's a place in Mexico where it's have a lot of Japanese people, and it's like they basically like invented like Mexican like
Mhm.
sushi fusion with Mexican.
Bet you're
They have a
delicious.
restaurant here.
I bet you're
They have
so
a
good.
restaurant here called
I forgot what it's called. Culichi Town.
Colucci Town. They have that in California too, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
we
yeah.
went. Oh,
We went one time.
we went
Yeah,
one
yeah.
time.
It's like
It's
like
in the
Mexican.
it's in the
Was it good?
it's in the barrio.
But was it
bro.
good?
I don't
Yeah, it was
remember. I don't remember. But it's like Japanese Mexican
I bet you it's
fusion.
good.
good. Fusion.
I bet
It's
you
like
it's good.
sushi fusion Mexican.
Sushi fusion.
Yeah.
I don't remember. It was a while back, but yeah.
Did you eat anything out there, or anything out
Yeah,
there? Did you
we
eat anything in the
Now you starved.
in the Asian?
No, I didn't eat anything.
And-
But it was kind of funny. I was gonna say
You
is,
didn't?
like
In
there was a
Chinatown?
lot of Mexicans, like brown Mexicans, like
Okay.
because
Uh-huh.
Mexican is not a
Yeah.
race,
race,
obviously.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like selling stuff on Chinatown. So it was kind
Oh.
of funny.
Oh, you're seeing a lot of non-Asians.
Yeah,
hustling.
non-Asian.
How's that
in
yeah.
hustling?
Chinatown selling
Yeah, yeah.
stuff.
But at the restaurants, they were like Asian.
All run
owned.
by Asian
Yeah,
people.
yeah. So we did stop. We ate some food. It was really good. I ate some shrimp fried rice. It was one of the best rice I've had in a very long time.
Really?
Yeah.
It's better than Ni Hao.
Exactly. I was just gonna
Yeah.
say ni
No,
hao.
I would say no. I would say yeah. It was
Really?
like-
Better
even
than
Des was
Ni Hao.
like, she was like, the rice is so
like-
thick.
I
And
think,
it's
but
like,
but was
big,
it? How was the
thick.
shrimp? How was the
It was
shrimp?
good.
I think that's what it is. Though.
It
That
was
shrimp
good.
was just something
the way they
different.
made it was good. And then there was a little. I don't know if I wouldn't call it Koreatown, but it was like 2 blocks worth of like Korean stuff.
What, did you eat anything there?
No, we just,
they didn't have like little knick-knack souvenirs from there.
no, not from the Chinatown. Yes, but like the Korean one, like I said, it
Was
was.
it okay? Here's a question.
Did you feel weird
Was
buying
it
it?
Mexican stuff or was it Asian?
No,
stuff?
it was like legit Asian stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Int-
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting.
They had like legit. But I didn't buy anything from those places. But yeah, the Korean spot. So it was like, that's what that's where like it hit everything.
Also, Mexico City is like pretty diverse, I think, because it also has like the university there. Did you see any part of the university area? Because they have
A little bit.
It's like its own little city, I think. because I know a lot of people who from around the world, they go and they travel there to study, like Lupita Nyong'o.
Oh yeah.
She was like born there because her parents taught there,
Was she?
and then she went to school
Mhm.
there.
That's
yeah,
cool.
in Mexico City. So like a lot of people from around the world, like I would say, would travel there. It's like I guess it's a top. I guess I'm not really 100% sure, but I guess it's a top notch.
I think I saw a little bit of it because we were
University.
like in the museum districts and stuff.
Dude.
I don't know if it's near there, but
No, go ahead. Sorry, I'm not finished.
no, yeah, we just went to the museums. We saw the castle. We saw the from Frida stuff.
Architecture, break it down. Dude,
The architecture is nice.
the chapel,
churches.
the church that you said.
We went to the church.
churches are cool.
We went to the church like in the
And,
center.
Not to be like too critical, but they look like kind of basic. But like even those basic churches look like extremely nice.
Well, any stained
Because it
glass,
wasn't
which
man.
one? 'Cause
Was it-
I sent y'all photos. I didn't send y'all the photos of the
big
main
one. Yeah, I'm
main-
saying those look like regular, like small, like modest churches. But even then, they still looked really nice.
No, the ones that I sent y'all were like the ones that I found like in the village.
Village, yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah,
This one was like a
The
cathedral.
Basilica. La Basilica,
Dude.
I think that's what it's called.
I think I
Basilica.
don't know remember. It's,
beautiful.
it's huge.
Google it.
It's so huge. And the only thing that I kind of found funny about it was when you walk in, there's kind of a gift shop. And I was like, okay.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
I bought a gift from my grandparents from there.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was very like it looked cool. When the picture you sent, the
Oh,
like
it's
3 that you sent,
beautiful.
yeah,
They have
it's-
like 3
Well,
areas.
you don't think they got gift shops in the Vatican?
They definitely
They bought their
probably
money, bro.
do. Yeah.
absolutely
You know how many times they pass around the collection plate?
too many times.
That would be
Well, they have
three
multiple.
times.
They have
It'd be like
3
3 times.
areas where they would like hold a mass. That's
yeah,
how big it is.
Basilica.
For real?
Yeah.
Damn.
It looks
The one in Mexico
beautiful.
City is called Basilica. I'm trying to read it in Spanish, but they only have it in English. De Guadalupe.
Oh yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I was religious, I'd be going just for the architecture.
What did I say? Should I say what I said here?
I didn't
No,
say
don't
I didn't say
say
no
it.
better, so it
It
don't
was
matter.
so
I didn't say no
stupid.
better. So
No,
it
I
don't
was
matter.
being dumb. I was like, then Catholics put their whole churchusy in these churches. you know, one thing about me, I'm not too like religious or anything, but Catholics,
Bro.
they snap.
They may have a very dark past, but
With their-
Some people on
with their
on-
art.
on TikTok, I always see it like people be like, "I'm Catholic, like I want the Catholic aesthetic without the religion."
yeah,
Facts,
yeah, no,
facts.
seriously though,
facts.
because I'm rocking with the aesthetic, very
The aesthetic, but everything
Yeah.
else, no.
not everything else.
Catholic aesthetic. Yeah, they really do it better than there. I mean, the only thing they don't do better is music.
Yeah,
What?
I mean,
They
well,
be like,
Yeah, it's like monks kind of.
I like that.
it's beautiful.
You and like Christian
One
rock.
of the videos I took,
Dude,
one
they
of the
got,
videos I
the,
took-
they got the organ in the back, and they're
no, they got the organ. No, the video I took, I'm gonna show it to y'all. They have the organ.
No, but like
And
think
then
about
you hear the-
think about like a Baptist. Think
I'm
about like
like,
a Baptist
I'm
church.
going to heaven, bro.
Like think about a Baptist church. They like they sing gospel music. They be
Yeah,
that's
but
like oh wow.
But the cat, but it's
or like
it's,
rock Christian
but
rock
it's- but-
music.
but
Wait,
it's-
like
it's the
gospel as
whole
in
thing.
like the very soulful ones.
yeah,
I never been there. I do want to.
I'm saying that's the music is what they
Yeah,
that's what
yeah,
they
yeah.
play in a
you want to do a trial run?
church.
I don't know. I go to a gospel church. I don't know.
So,
where they
yeah.
Gospel
go.
church.
I don't know where they sing gospel.
in
Where
the
you gonna
church.
go?
Oh, I don't know.
Baptist
What you mean
church.
by
Oh,
that?
they're Baptists.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to go to
Baptist.
Baptist church.
What do you mean by
then.
Anyway, so
You-
no, the
you're
art,
bad.
the what?
But
The
I just
argu-
feel like I'll be ascending, brother. With the
Christian, is this ultralight beams?
Oh my
Yeah, for
god.
real, bro. And they kind of got like some like dum going too, and I'm like,
Gong.
I don't know what's happening,
Yeah,
but I felt it.
You
I
felt
didn't feel the Holy
enlightened.
Spirit, but I felt something.
I was gonna say, were you burning when you walked in there? I know
a
you
little
got
bit, you know. I was like, I was kind of quirky. I was like,
You're like, I
Kinda
can't be
getting a little
here.
itchy.
Can't be here too long.
What's something that you didn't get to do while you were in your trip that you like, man, I should have done that.
I don't know.
Did you go to the beach?
He don't swim, bro.
There are no beaches.
That's
We're in
true.
the middle,
That's true. I'm sorry.
landlocked.
That's true too. Both of
I
you
didn't know
went
that.
to was landlocked. Yeah.
I didn't
No,
know
okay,
that.
yeah, they were
I
landlocked.
don't know the fucking geography.
Okay, I gave it to you. That my
You
bad.
know
Alright.
geography, bro. Leave him alone.
Yeah, you
My
said you
bad,
went
bro.
to you said you went to a
Lake.
pond or some shit.
It was a huge lake, but there was no
okay.
beaches. It wasn't like a
Okay.
beach.
I was not. Yeah. I mean, there's not like there isn't beaches in
You
Mexico.
ain't go
It's-
swimming in a lake.
Yeah. No, we didn't go swimming. in
Come
the
on,
lake.
dude. You know he sat
No,
by
I
the
don't think
water
anybody-
and stared at it.
I didn't see anybody really swimming in a lake. It was just like a port, like a bunch of boats. Like the little boats would just take off from there. They'll
Did the-
take you like on a ride.
Did the
on
water
boat.
look nice?
Look nice. I'll show you pictures.
I mean, I know you didn't get in it, but I'm saying, like, did you like visualize it nice?
Yeah, we ate like on the water
You
too.
look nice.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I told you it looked beautiful.
All right.
No, but there was
Just getting
nothing.
frustrated with you now.
There was nothing that there were some markets that I wish we would have gone. Like there was this market that Anthony Bourdain went to. I wanted to try that out, but
Bet you.
other than that, that's it.
Was it like I'm probably gonna get this name wrong, but I think I seen on TikTok earlier, like Tepito or Tepitito
Yeah, it was
or something
that
like that.
That's the one he went
That
to.
one? Yeah. Supposedly that's like a hood place. That's why.
Yeah, I heard it's really hood.
I bet you the
like,
food's so good.
dangerous over there.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. Tepetito. That's where Karina said that she got mugged at.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. She said that's where like the basilica's at. The main
What's that?
Catholic church.
Oh,
Yeah, we did go through some questionable areas, but
y'all didn't stay that long.
nah, we just walked
drove
through it.
or walked through?
We walked through it. Some questionable spots, but I mean, just mind your business. Nobody really doing nothing.
True.
You know.
I mean, it's just like any kind of city. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you know, there's business
Yeah.
here that are like that too.
Yeah.
There's like pocket. What's it called?
Pickpocketers.
Yeah, I carried my wallet in front pocket the entire time,
Did
just
you?
in case. Just in case. I
Just
was
in
like, I don't
case.
know. But that's one thing I really did and really enjoy about Mexico City was how you were able to walk to everything. Although
it's big though too, right?
huge, although to drive in some spots very far and a lot of traffic. Like a four mile drive would be like 30 minutes.
Yeah, like kind of how remember how Miami
Yeah.
was?
No.
Like Miami was kind of crappy, like driving,
Yeah.
because like we were going from like, I would say like, out of Miami Beach to like downtown Miami, and it'd be like a whole hour. And on the map, it's like not even that far, but it's because it's
Yeah.
all like super traffic and like
The roads
it's
suck.
not like a lot of freeways. Like we have a bunch of freeways here.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
very,
Like we can go like 40 miles in 20 minutes.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And with light traffic. You know?
Yeah, like in the city, there's no like rarely any freeways.
Damn.
That's why everything's so far away. Like I said, like a 5 mile drive would be 40 minutes, which kind of sucked. But you can walk,
Yeah.
which I really enjoyed that. And
the
while you're
weather's
walking,
nice there, huh?
beautiful weather. Didn't even get above like 85.
I know you said that it was cold too when you were.
Oh,
in
it
the-
got really cold.
I
Some
saw
nights.
people. The picture you're saying that people were in jackets.
Yeah, people
Was
were
the
puffer jackets.
elevation
everything.
mess with you? Because it's a high elevation, right?
No, I
Shouldn't
think
have been
in,
that high though. No.
No, it was pretty high.
No,
like
it's like really high.
7,000. is
It's like the highest city in the North America. I think.
I think like in Mexico City where we're at was like the elevation 7,000. or
Damn, that's
8,000
higher
feet.
than fucking
Denver.
Yeah.
than
Yeah,
Colorado.
it's higher than
We
Denver.
were higher than that.
Shit.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I was gonna say, did you see Azteca?
Nah.
Damn.
It was kind of like we stayed like
Yeah,
it was
you
too
probably
far.
didn't even think
yeah,
about
it was too
huh?
far. No, I thought about it. I looked
You were
at
like, I want to at least see it
because
from
when we were
outside.
going to the pyramids. Oh, when's the pyramids too? When we were going to the pyramids, I was like, oh, I wonder if we're gonna pass it or something. But it's on the opposite side.
How are
it
the
was,
pyramids?
It was nice. I wish
They
we
have
would have had a
soccer field right
guide.
there
There's a butt
inside
coming.
of
You said I know. I said there's a butt coming. It sounds like. You said you wish you had a guide.
There was a what?
A butt like
a
a
butt,
like
like a butt,
like butt,
It's really
it's
nice,
not-
but
I thought they said
Yeah.
butt coming.
you need
What?
help. Cut that out.
Dude,
Hey, yo.
you
Cut
did
that out.
say that.
But
You said
not
there
like
was a
did.
butt
You
coming.
understood
He
what I
did
was
say
fucking
that.
saying.
I was
He
like,
did say
it
that.
caught me off guard. I was like, huh?
He said, "Yo, wrong show."
Okay, that's
he
late,
said my birthday's
late
not for a
night
couple
show.
days.
Jesus.
So
So
the pyramids were nice, but I wish we would have had like a guide because at that point I was just staring.
you're
at
wandering
things.
around.
He was, oh yeah, he was like, Louis, that's the one time that we missed you. We were
Yeah, I was
like,
like,
Louis here.
because I think you studied that stuff too,
He
right?
was,
A little bit.
Chris was like,
He called you and
Chris
he's
said,
like, "Hey, can you
Chris
just
said
talk
his
in my
dad was
ear?"
making stuff up.
I said my dad was making stuff up. He was like, "Yo, there's gold here." I'm like, "No, there's not, bro."
He's like, "I'm gonna call Louis. I'm gonna call you.
I was
Listen
like,
to him."
he's making up names, bro.
You
Nah,
FaceTime
I
him.
don't know that much. I don't know that. Like,
I know like a little bit.
Yeah.
I try to get into it, so I know really little bit, but about like the Pantheon and all that.
There's people on TikTok who like do like whole like series about it,
Mm-hmm.
like history. That's a dude who does it like in a funny way. I try to share a TikTok with that.
I
One.
try
Yeah.
to do it on. I try to watch like on YouTube or whatever. But we were there, so we kind of just try to like eavesdrop on like the
The other
guides. So
He's
it's
trying
like,
to sneak in.
yeah, we're
Oh, y'all
like,
didn't pay. Oh, okay, you pay. So there was guys.
Yeah,
There's
So
it's
there's
probably-
guides there, but like
probably cheap too.
Yeah,
we
it probably was
we could have
nothing.
done it.
they're not official guides. They just be like random dudes. Be
Yeah.
there, like,
but
hey,
they know
hi.
enough. They know enough.
They
to-
probably
Literally-
they knew it all that.
Literally
Yeah.
before we got in, some dude was like, "Hey, I know this spot where you can get in the secret cave.
He's gonna rob you.
I'm like, bro, you're not even wearing a uniform or nothing, bro.
He's totally about to rob you, bro.
Is the restroom?
Yeah, okay,
Is
secret
it
cave,
the hallway
bro.
to go to the restroom? Or is
Nah, for
no
real.
cameras there? You got robbed?
Nah, but it was a lot of walking, bro. Like, and
It was-
stairs after stairs.
Oh, stairs.
The only thing I wish we could have done since COVID, they didn't allow you to climb the pyramids.
And they shouldn't. I think they've been stopped that.
Well, I read that it was because of
It's
COVID.
bad for the pyramids.
I think it is bad for the pyramids. Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but not all of them.
To
There's only like
preserve, no?
one.
They stopped most. I know in Chichen Itza they stopped. They're like it's been not allowed
Oh,
for
really?
a while.
I read it
It's
because
done
it
so
was
much.
COVID.
Does so much damage to the.
I would imagine.
Structure.
Yeah.
Oh.
And then there's people who were saying like, we fucking hate like Americans because they go and they get on there anyway. Because it's not just enough
Oh.
security to like really be like, hey, don't get on there.
Did you see
Yeah.
people on it or no?
No. I mean, there's a security guy on it, but he's just like making sure nobody
Goes
sneaks
up
up, you know?
Yeah.
I guess, okay, then never mind.
How high? How high was it?
Oh, they're high, dude.
Are they really?
Oh, yeah.
What's
They're
the
a couple, like, 100 feet probably.
Well,
You know
the
what it's
picture you
called?
sent it looked low. That's what I was asking.
you know what
It's
it's
just
called?
really huge.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. What did you
I
say?
don't
Luke?
know. I know the English. It's just like the sun and moon pyramid. That's what it was.
Yeah. So let me. So obviously, I think this is an obvious question. Would you go back?
Oh yeah, I think we should go one of these days.
So funny you say that. Did you tell him? You didn't.
Oh, about the
The
trip?
sibling trip.
Oh, I
yeah.
said
Yeah,
we
no,
want
he
to go
told
next
us,
year
yeah.
to
Yeah.
somewhere. It doesn't have to be Mexico, but we think
I
that
think
might
Mexico would be
ideal.
tight. I think Mexico
Yeah.
is cheap enough, and it's like enough that we can all. Make it
Yeah,
out
it's just the thing is,
I already been there, so I don't want to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to like.
I
two
go back for the
towns.
water.
and the thing is, I'm going
And
to
hot
Mexico
dogs.
again next year for
Are you?
a wedding.
I think you went somewhere else.
No, for a wedding, I have to go to Mexico.
Oh, so you're gonna be like
so I'm gonna go
Mexico's
again to
old
Mexico.
news.
Huh?
You're gonna be our guide when we go.
Yeah, I can be whatever. You know, a little bit something.
We
So,
can go
but
to a
I'm-
different part.
Yeah, exactly.
Going-
I wanna
I'm
go to a different
going
part,
to another place in Mexico, and then we might go to Peru next year. So
Peru.
I might
Hey,
go to Mexico.
Can you save me a
again.
plane seat and can I go to Peru, please?
We
I
go to
really want to
Mexico.
go to Peru.
We go to Mexico again.
Machu
Come to
Picchu
Peru,
open?
bro. We go to Peru.
I
instead of
really want to go to
Mexico.
Peru.
Is
for
Machu
real.
Picchu open?
Yeah, yeah. I seen this. I seen a girl put it on TikTok. She went to Machu Picchu. Yeah. So, but there's just one thing I kind of was a little sad about in Mexico.
What's up?
Little kids selling things, and not like candies
Chiclets.
and little trinkets and blah blah blah. But it was kind of sad because I wrote down here. It was like there was a little moment where like a little kid, like 3-year-old little girl,
That's a little.
like legit
really young,
3
yeah.
to 4 years old till midnight, going
Out
up
there.
to strangers. You got money, coins, pesos, whatever, you know. And then
She's
like her
selling
mom,
stuff or she's asking for money?
her mom just sitting over there like, go ahead. Like I guess so you get like that sympathy, and then
Sympathy,
you feel
yeah.
bad, and then you get
It's
it
definitely better
because
for
you
kids.
do, you know. And it wasn't just this one night because we kind of like ate on like this little like strip area
Yeah.
a couple of nights in a row, and you would see her again next day till like 12 a.m. next day 12 a.m. and you could tell she's kind of tired. And then one night it was like 1 a.m, and we went to go eat like at this like taco stand nearby, like the place we were staying. And then some dude, I guess he just felt so bad, he bought her and her whole family like tacos. And I don't know what else he was talking to them, and I don't know what else happened. He probably did something else with them, like help them out a little bit more.
Mhm.
But it was just kind of sad, you know, like there was a bunch of little kids like that. And I was like, I mean, I respect like that they're trying to hustle for some money,
Still, yeah. It's
but
still
it's,
sad,
you know,
though.
it's
But
sad.
it's just
Yeah.
unfortunate.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
unfortunate.
There's
and it's like-
poverty. There's poverty.
There's a lot of poverty
It's
there. I did
extreme in
notice.
some places, you know.
Yeah, because we went to outskirts of Mexico City. It got really bad. It kind of got like to like where I don't know. I wouldn't want to call like the it reminded me of like the favelas in Brazil,
Favelas.
where it would go up like the little mountains, and it was just like a
Yeah.
bunch of little like stacked
Tin
on top
houses
of
and
each
stuff
other.
like
Yeah,
that.
that's kind of how it looked. And I was just like, well, that kind of sucks, you know. But I was like, little kid situation was like, that's rough.
That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
That sucks. This is a bad transition. How were the village dogs?
We seen a lot of dogs.
I'm sorry. He sent a picture, and I want to know.
No,
I want to know how
okay,
those dogs
there
were.
was a lot of
Michelle,
How many?
dogs.
What were the dogs like?
Yeah,
There's a-
Yeah,
I-
fuck the kids. What was
Hey,
the
no,
dogs
no,
like?
you know, hey, shout out to little kids. I'm sorry that's like that, but how were the
It's-
dogs?
it's-
But chicklets, they only last like 3 seconds. Anyway.
Exactly. Right. Let's be real.
No, my dad got to a point where he just like would just give
Buy all
he
chiclets.
no he wouldn't even buy. He would just give him like
Give money.
pesos. Yeah, give him money.
That's nice.
So all the little kids would come by.
I
and
still
he was
want the
like,
chiclet.
Here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Back to
It
the
was
dogs.
like a. It was like a.
He was
What's that-
like,
what's
they're
that
probably
dude?
gonna go call a little gang
It
and
was
come
like
over
6'9", 6'9" man with $100 bills.
here. Yeah.
Oh,
No, but there
God.
was a ton of dogs. Like,
No, you sent me
a lot.
Mexican chucho and
I have a
Mexican honey.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, yeah, they look exactly like.
Hey,
those.
low key, they're
Dude.
doppelgangers, bro. I saw that. I said, hey, hold up. We just gotta find oats.
Yeah, there was a ton of them.
Cats.
Yeah.
I rarely saw cats actually.
No,
Saw like 2 the entire trip.
that's weird.
A lot of dogs, but it was nice. And then we went to like just the river, like the little. I've heard them call it like Venice, like Venice of
Mhm.
Mexico. It was Xochimilco.
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 Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like the little
The little boats. They go on the river.
They have like
I got on the boat.
Mariachi.
eat on there and there's bar.
You
there's like a
eat.
bar,
You,
yeah.
you go order beer. You go order
Italian food?
enchiladas. You go order bands.
Italian food.
No,
No Italian food.
no. Well, I
Okay.
did see Italian spots.
Do they have food in there?
Yeah,
Those little boats.
they would have a. They had
On the boat?
This person was on like a boat
Making
cooking
chicken
up
parmesan?
elotes
Oh.
with a huge flame like coming out of it onto the pot.
Yo.
I was like, Jesus,
Yo, that's not
bro.
regulated, bro.
But it was nice. And then like they have a whole thing about like the haunted dolls over there. What
you mean by that?
I don't know if you ever heard about
Nope.
that.
Talk about it.
Ain't no
What?
way. I don't want that.
I want to know.
So apparently the legend, because we even asked, because I knew about it beforehand, and I was bringing it up to my uncle met us up over there, so I was bringing it up to him. I was like, "Did you know they have like this whole island?" And then so they brought it up to the guy. He's the local who's like steering the boat, and he was saying how the legend is that these 2 girls were getting babysat, and I guess the person who was watching them like left for a second, and then when they came back, they were found drowned. And the only things that were left were like 2 dolls. So pretty much what happened was, it's kind of like offerings now. So at the little island where they were found, people leave dolls like for them as like offerings to like the little girls who died. But I've heard other ones were like, the reason about the dolls was like she was screaming about her doll, like while drowning.
Like Llorona type thing.
Yeah, like she was like screaming while drowning, like my doll, and then that's why they do like the dolls, like for the offering. But apparently, it's like if you look it up, there's an island, ton of dolls. It looks very spooky and scary, and it's apparently very haunted. And like people do like YouTube videos. We asked to go, or like pass by
I
it,
said no.
but it's like a couple hours on the boat
Oh, okay.
if you wanted to go.
Oh.
So we didn't end up going.
Dude was like, you ain't got no dollars, you can't.
I took a
Yeah.
picture of like a little area where they
had
do
some
have the
dolls.
dolls. Like it looked creepy too. There's a bunch of dolls on the river, like set up on the sides. But there's this one area like it kind of looked like a replica of like how
How
it
it?
would look over there.
Oh damn.
It looks scary, bro. I'll
Shit.
show you after this.
I actually want to see it. That's weird.
Yeah,
It's
but that was
creepy.
cool. Like we did a lot. We were like on like full throttle mode. I got sick. Like my first or second day in Mexico City, kind of felt like I caught cholera or something.
You got culera.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Probably was the water.
Moctezuma's
Probably was the
revenge.
water.
Had to have been the water.
Yeah, it had to have been.
Water.
Yeah, I
You
just
drinking water in
it's just been
Mexico?
passing
I feel
through
something.
everything. Even like I'm 3 days in here and still happening.
That's
Not
tough.
good, not good.
Damn.
But I ate a
That's
lot.
tough. You look dehydrated right now.
Probably do. It got to so bad I thought I had COVID. I was like my body aches. I got a bad headache.
Damn.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. We were just on go for like every single day, so kind of got a little tiring, but it was cool. I'll definitely do it all again.
You
That's
just said
cool.
you didn't want to go again.
That's true.
No, I would do it again though.
I didn't know you were going back for a
wedding.
For a wedding.
Yeah, I didn't know it was official until like a couple of days ago.
Where you want to go next?
I was about to ask that.
Besides Peru. I mean, besides you're obviously gonna go. Where next?
I don't know. I feel like still there's a lot of places here that I would also like to go.
The USA?
Yeah, like a couple of places I would like to go like before I really start
Traveling out.
traveling outside.
Yeah.
Because I feel like once I start traveling outside, I wouldn't want to like,
Travel
here.
in,
You just
in,
gotta
in the
do it.
city.
Yeah, you just gotta do it.
Like my little cousin, she travels a lot.
Yeah. We
It's
were
cool.
talking
I
about
was with her
that.
recently. She was like telling me she had went to. I don't know I don't know if she went this year, but Virgin Islands. And then I had asked her like, oh, because I know she's been traveling since she was like in high school, since she was a kid. She used to do like these guided tours like with other students. I'm pretty sure you've heard of those like student tours they do in the summer.
Yeah.
And she would like actually do them, you know. And I remember the first time she went, they had went to like Central Europe, I think, with one of my other cousins. And like they were like, yeah, we went to like Belgium and she like
That's
cool.
flex.
Like Luxembourg.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff,
Oh
whatever.
God.
And Germany, I think, or some like the Central Europe tour type thing. And then so I was talking to her and I was like, hey, like, so what are your top 3 like places that you've been to? And she was like, the Virgin Islands. She said because it was like just so beautiful, like the water was beautiful. And I think she was saying even like that she's not even really like a big water beach person. Maybe I don't know.
That's
But
what
she
I
was,
am.
but she was just saying like the water was like incredible. Like it was like she was like, you can be like waist deep, and it's like super clear.
You said you are?
Oh wow.
You said you are a beach?
No, I'm more like a scenic, like
Yeah.
mountain ranges, like
So if you would go to like Turks and Caicos type thing, like you wouldn't get in the water.
There ain't no way.
no, I would.
There ain't no
No, I
way.
would.
It's just because like you kind of
have to.
way, yeah.
Or even like
And it's like-
Fiji.
You ain't
And it's
sitting on
like-
no beach staring at
And
the
it's
water.
like,
where you get
yeah,
in the water.
I'm not gonna pay to go to Fiji
Yeah.
and not do anything. It's an island. That's the only thing you really could
What
do.
about Australia?
I like Australia. I'll do
There's jellyfish.
snorkeling over
They
there
got
and stuff.
The most dangerous
It's,
jellyfish.
hey, snorkeling,
Dude,
bro.
snorkeling for
See
That's
the-
real.
like
See
your
the
arch
reefs.
nemesis.
That's what it is.
Dude, I'm trying to
Hey,
go dive in.
Dude,
I'm trying to
what
free
is it
dive
called?
out there.
What's the jellyfish called?
The man of war.
Man
the
of war.
box jellyfish is one of them.
What's up? You gonna fight one?
Fight, he ain't gonna win.
I will hop
You
on
gotta
it like
jump
a
on the
Nemo.
top.
Yeah,
Nemo.
yeah.
There ain't no way, bro. He ain't gonna win.
No, but like some
Chris'
of
arch
that,
nemesis is the jellyfish.
like places I would go like to go like
You
Sweden.
let somebody with no
Peru.
skeleton put fear in your heart. That's crazy.
No, no skeleton.
They got no bones.
I know, right?
Nah, so yeah, she was saying like that, like the Virgin Islands was like the best place she ever been, like the most beautiful place she ever been to, like the water, right? And I want to say you said someplace with mountains. I want to say Switzerland, but I'm not sure if she actually been there or not.
There you go, Switzerland to Sweden.
But she said someplace like with mountains. She goes, "Oh, the mountains are so beautiful." Down
Mhm.
Oh, she's talking about the Swiss Alps, right?
there. Yeah,
No, I'm saying that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
because they were. No, remember they were.
yeah,
telling-
yeah. I was,
Yes.
I was just thinking. it
You
was
tried to
probably-
play me just now, yo.
No, I
and then
really-
this fucker is over here laughing. You trying to play
No,
me,
like,
yo?
like when I say yeah, I was processing. I wasn't saying like
You're like,
yeah,
yo,
okay.
Swiss Alps. Hey.
No, because she was like, who was the one that asked what mountains are over there? Chelsea, I think it was.
No, I don't think it was even Chelsea. I thought it was Nana. One of them asked.
I knew it was Rihanna,
and you were
yeah.
like, dumbass Swiss
Yeah,
Alps.
Swiss Alps. And then you went the Swiss Alps, and then it was Rihanna. She was like, oh, like that's where like the Yeti's from. She's just goofy.
Oh yeah.
So dumb.
Anyways, no, yeah, Switzerland, and it was Switzerland. They said the mountains were so beautiful. And then she said Barcelona because she's lived there for like she just studied abroad there.
Yeah.
So she was like, "Oh, it's just like a special place because I lived there and I shopped." You know, I guess you could get like more in tune with the
Dude, I
place.
bet you
whenever you're
Barcelona's
like,
so nice.
whenever you're like staying there for a long period of time and you
Yeah,
just kind
it's
of
home
just
for a
doing
little
everyday stuff there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's
Like,
kind of how I
I'm
felt
trying
like
to be
I was
episode
getting.
of the last episode of Atlanta. I'm trying to be somewhere and just be like absorb all the culture and be like with a baguette with a fake French accent.
Didn't watch it, but I'm on Barcelona talk because I do like Barcelona. It's kind of fly.
Spain. So
Spain is
listen. So you know how my dad was dropping hints about someplace next year?
That's where it is.
I asked Brianna.
He watches
she
the podcast.
She said it was Spain.
He watched the podcast.
Is that where y'all
Can I
gotta go or
I'm
something?
part of the
I
family.
don't know.
Can I go?
We gotta go.
Can I go, please? He
If
watches
he goes,
or
I'm
listens.
gonna
Please
be
want to
very
go.
sad if I don't go. If he goes, I'll pay for my ticket.
Look,
I'll
we
pay
can
for my
just,
stuff.
hey,
I
You
just-
called me
hey,
son. I
hey,
want to
look.
go,
Hey,
please.
you call him father though.
we can
Yeah,
just
I do
go
come
somewhere
follow.
else.
Huh?
Spain is fly.
With
I wanna
us.
The
go.
only thing about Spain is that it's so much. I already have a list of things.
What do you mean
that I
so
want.
much to
It's-
do?
It's a country, bro. Like it's a lot of stuff that
Yeah.
you have to do.
Dude, I just want to be there. I don't
Like, I
fucking
wanna
care if I
see-
sit in a hotel. I just want to go, dude.
I want to see in Spain. The things that I would want to do is one, watch a soccer game at either Barcelona or Madrid. Because it's just like legendary thing, right?
Yeah. I don't know
Two,
about that.
I would want to see the Guggenheim Museum. That's in there. And then I would want to see like there's just like a city. I don't want to get it wrong. I want to say
What?
What?
Why are you
Nothing.
laughing?
Go ahead.
Why are you laughing?
Nothing.
why are you laughing?
Well, I don't know. He's laughing. I don't know.
Why you
So why are you laughing?
History nerd.
I was thinking.
Hey, you want to go to Guggenheim?
Hey, I don't
Guggenheim
know what that is. Exactly. Neither do I.
Oh,
The fuck is Guggenheim, bro? Hey, I'm gonna ask you this.
it's like the Louvre, like the Louvre.
Yeah.
It's like one of the most famous museums in the world. Like,
Don't they have that huge
You're smarter than me,
Church
bro. I don't know what
there
that
too?
is.
Huh?
Isn't the church that burned down there too?
No, they also have the church of like the Sagrada Familia, which is like an undone church. It's like super like scary looking.
Yeah,
It's
that
like
one.
real like gothic.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
It looks
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
I bet
dope.
you it's fucking beautiful.
It's like so complex too. Like that's why they didn't
Oh.
were able to finish it. It takes so long to do it. But that I want to see that Guggenheim. And there's a place I want to say is Cordoba. I want to say it's that city. I'm not 100% sure.
Can I?
But listen,
Uh-huh.
it has a lot of like Arabic influence. Like was the Moors? It's like in southern Spain.
Mm.
Yeah.
It might not be there, but I want to say that's the place. And they have a lot of like Arabic like architecture, like mosques.
It's on the Mediterranean,
Yeah.
right? The
Spain?
southern Spain.
Yeah, it's the entrance of the
Ah,
Mediterranean.
okay.
The only can I be honest though? Like, let's say you were to go with your dad. This is no offense to him or to you, kind of thing. But like,
You
you would
wouldn't
have
want to see the same thing. Is what you're saying?
absolutely not.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely not. I know one thing. No,
No one's gonna want to see what I want to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll vibe if I go. Actually, when I go, because I'm going,
Okay.
I'll vibe. I'll go. Now, some stuff I might be like, all right, bro. Like,
Well,
let's
I feel like
let's
I would be.
fucking turn down the nerd stuff.
I feel like I
But
would
I'm
be
down.
I would be willing to you know what's it called, compromise. Like if everybody wants to go to like Barcelona,
But then, what
Then I
else
would
is there
say-
to see that's not historic? Like, why
That's very
else
true.
would you
Beaches.
go?
Oh, the beach is real nice.
Yeah,
beaches in Spain.
dude, it's the Mediterranean. Of course,
Hey,
the
bro.
beaches are
They
nice.
got
Nice
ponds and
beaches.
shit. Whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, regardless.
No, like no, I'm saying like I feel like maybe someone who is not as like you said into the historical part would want to be able to be like the fancy parts of it.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
oh, they probably think Europe. Oh, it's fancy, you know. But no, you're right. Like there's a lot. Most of the stuff is. And then whenever I was talking about that, I mentioned like, oh, I like to see historical stuff. And then he was like, well, if you like that, then you're gonna love where we might go next year.
Do you think though that, like, I know like I've heard this before, and like anyone feel free to object me or jump in. Like, do you think that they're gonna be like disgusted by like they're gonna know they're gonna be like, ooh, like, because I know like
Americans?
Yeah, well, like Spaniards, like they're like they look down. Like let's say like on Mexicans, like they
don't
feel
know.
that they're like higher up. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't know. I feel like a lot of people who I've known who's traveled, they
They don't feel that.
They really just emphasize the French thing. Like the French are the ones who are like,
Yeah, I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
The French
I
stuff.
feel like everybody else is like cool.
More chill.
Like I feel like us
especially
being,
if you're
I
Spanish
feel like
speaking.
us not being typical
It's gonna be a lot of
Americans.
Yeah.
th.
Like us not being typical Americans is
helps.
kind of softens that like anti-American sentiment.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe when you speak Spanish, they'll know like you're not from Spain. But I feel
Well,
like
they notice you're not speaking
they
with
probably
th.
they might think you, but not everybody speaks like that.
I thought a lot of parts in
It's
Spain's
parts,
like
but
that.
It's like a very specific. Like
Is it? I thought it was like
they do
mainly.
have the Spanish is very distinct. Like if you watched Money Heist in Spanish, like that's Spain Spanish.
Disgusting.
I hated it.
I hated
had
it
to
too.
change it. I had to put it in
I didn't
English.
like it.
I feel like we would have more of a hatred of the way they speak as opposed to
Probably.
Yeah.
you know. Hey.
Yeah.
Well,
Who knows?
that's
I don't
what I
know.
was saying. Like, it's a Spanish-speaking country. I think like you get a little bit more like it's easier. Because even in Mexico, I feel like even the way we looked, we're not like the like typical American tourists. You know, 'cause, like I don't think you would really even be able to tell unless we spoke.
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, I'm in the hair.
Absolutely.
no, I seen people with dyed hair over
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Like Mexico City, you know, it was like
Mexico City yeah, is more.
a lot of people with dyed hair and stuff like that. Over there in the village, yeah, you know, like you can
Well, I
tell.
don't know. I feel like maybe my family would be more into like the beaches. But yeah, like I said, my dad mentioned that.
It's more
I
the
don't know.
sights.
I feel like
Yeah.
you said, like what else is there? Maybe they won't be like, yeah, let's go to this town that has heavily Arabic influence to it because we can see the
Yeah.
architecture. It might not be that nerdy like you said,
No, I don't think so.
but I think that's dope as fuck.
No,
but
no,
maybe
I
like the Guggenheim thing, like if I hype it up,
Bro, what the fuck is a
and I'm like, the
It's,
Guggenheim
it's
is
like the Museum of Art or something like that.
yeah,
I
it's some
don't know.
music, some modern. I think it's a.
Why is it called a
It's like you don't
Guggenheim?
go to like
That's what
Barcelona.
it's called.
You don't go to Barcelona for the water
But
park.
that's giving
you
me
know?
like German, like Guggenheim. It just sounds like
I'm
not.
gonna send you a picture. Of what it's
I mean, it's probably fly. I would probably go.
Oh,
What?
no, I would go.
Nah.
We went to all the museums in Mexico.
Okay.
I saw the Frida Kahlo museum, paintings and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool. We missed out on the Fine Arts Museum. I wish we would have gone to see that. But yeah, we went to the museum. We went to.
I mean, why not? I like what I was getting at, Louis. Is why not like immerse yourself like in that culture and that like obviously you go and you learn and you can see stuff. Because I mean, walking around and stuff that's one thing, but like actually looking at their history and their stuff, it's cool. Like it's. You know.
And then we went to the cathedral, and that had a lot of like Dutch influence, Russian influence, Mexican influence. It was cool. A lot of old stuff. I'll show you pictures.
Yeah, I'd love to see some. Didn't see a lot, so I'd definitely see some.
I don't know
Just a
if I want to
couple.
see all that.
Just a couple, man. You know, no big deal.
Yeah, I feel like when you're there, like that stuff doesn't seem as nerdy because you're like looking at it.
Yeah.
Like if you go to a cathedral, you might be like, why the fuck do I want to go to a church? Like I'm not even religious. Or why would I want to go to this museum? And you go there and you're like, holy fuck. There's
Yeah.
a reason why it's world famous. You know what I'm
Nah, I
saying?
get that.
It's
Come
like the Louvre. Like, yeah, the Mona Lisa is like a basic ass painting. But like if you're there, you kind of have to go see it.
Dude, when we
Yeah,
go to Spain,
Or like the Eiffel Tower. Like you can't. What are you gonna do in the Eiffel Tower?
hey, yo, when we go to Spain, hey, when we're going to Spain, we're going to the Gulag, bro. Chill. All right, so
The Gooch Glog.
so the Gucci, yeah, the
I'm saying you the gulag. I'm Putin right
We're
now.
going to Gooch Glog.
the
Or whatever you calling it.
All right. I'm gonna send y'all a picture. Y'all gonna be like, bitch.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is in, I don't even know,
2
bro.
days?
What's today's
5
date?
days.
5 days from now.
Okay.
So this one will come out before my birthday. So
For your
wish
birthday.
me happy birthday.
Yeah, wish
send
me
me
happy
money.
birthday.
What?
How old are you
Should have had a
turning?
cake on here.
Turning 23.
We should have smashed a cake in your face for this podcast.
We're gonna smash our
It's
cake.
your
I
on
don't
your
know.
face?
It's your LeBron James year.
Oh yeah.
LeBron year. Gosh.
Yeah, 23. So I'm gonna be a new man next podcast. And we're also coming up on the 100, so be prepared for that.
Send
The
in,
100
We're gonna do
extravaganza.
Send
Yeah,
in
we're gonna do
ideas
some-
what we should do.
Yeah,
Should
we.
we do
I
some-
I
Should we do
brainstormed.
some challenges?
I brainstormed.
Maybe yeah, we could do the hot sauce again.
I got.
Eat
I
all of it.
brainstormed. I brainstormed.
Okay.
We'll eat crickets. Order some crickets from one of the crickets you
Yeah, I
ate.
ate some
That's easy.
crickets in
Yeah, I
Mexico.
know.
Live or-
so we can all try them.
Oh, not gonna lie, I wasn't.
They were
feeling
not
them.
good.
Well, the ones we ate weren't like seasoned or anything. They were just like fried.
I need some Tony C's on it.
Yeah,
What
you had
about-
to
what
put some
about-
season on
What
it.
about like chocolate covered ones? You ever seen those?
I think I'll definitely
What is
put
this,
it.
Harry
in.
Potter?
Yeah.
Hey, you want to know something disgusting though?
What?
When I passed it, it didn't. Legs and like body parts were in it. It looked
Because it's probably
disgusting,
not made
bro.
of digest.
Really?
Nah, yeah, I guess like the armor on the shell
You
or
didn't chew it
something.
or something?
It's like when you. It's
Yeah.
like when you.
Like
corn. I guess. I
corn.
don't know.
Yeah, it's like corn.
Or like when you eat the shell on a shrimp.
Who the fuck does that?
Yeah, who else?
Yo,
That's sicko over here.
whole side of your family, wild,
I
bro.
don't do
Hey,
Yeah,
did you see?
yeah.
Did you see when Nathan came to you with the tamales?
Oh, yes. Oh, I don't like y'all, bro. Y'all need
We'll
help.
talk about it right
Oh
now.
my god,
Bro,
okay.
don't peel nothing. Don't take nothing off. Go, what?
I eating a banana with the
Yo,
peel, man, bro.
exactly.
Get more nutrients.
Disgusting, dude.
All right, so I think that's it from us today. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NP_podcast and on Instagram at NP_podcast_, where you can find the links to our TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, iTunes, and everything like that.
Other than that, guys, just go ahead and, like I said, make sure you're pushing on the socials. For the 100th episode, I think we're gonna open the floor to suggestions.
Yeah.
We've had a slew of guests and whatnot and done fun stuff, but we're gonna have some fun. So we're gonna play some
100
games.
shots. 100 shots.
Jesus Christ, we're gonna die. We're gonna
Divided by
pump our
3.
stomachs.
Divided by
30 shots
3.
each.
Oh my
33 shots.
God, no! I don't want to do that. That's a lot.
That's terrible.
But
It's like
we're gonna.
30 something shots.
Hey, no way.
100 milligrams.
This
of
won't.
alcohol.
It won't be an hour podcast. I think it'll last that long. I'm gonna shit myself.
It'll be like 3 hours. We're just gonna be sleeping.
No way, dude.
We getting our stomach pumped.
There's no way. Half of it's gonna be here.
Yeah,
The other
we
half's
must
gonna be
have
the ER.
no-
Exactly. There's no way, yo.
There's no way to get my stomach.
There ain't no way. But no, for real, guys, well, I'll take suggestions. I'll be posting stuff, so just be on the lookout for that. But other than that, guys, I want to thank you guys for listening to another episode, and we will see you guys on the next one. Peace.